senior with the Midgets. Dickinson's Anand Mooney started his college career at UND. Then he went to Southern Utah, and now he's finishing up at the University of Montana. He is leading the Grizz in scoring. And tonight, Moody is back in North Dakota playing in Fargo against the Bison. The Grizz had a big run early on, and it was Moody leading the way. Anand drives and floats this one up and in from the elbow. Moody was hot early, he was hot in the middle, and he was pretty much hot at the end of the game. He led all scorers with 36 points. Montana leading by double digits, but Jakari White with a drive right down the lane for the Bison, and he gets that tough layup to fall. It's a 7-point game midway through this half when Tajavis Miller would spin and score, but the Bison never led in this one. Montana wins it 96-86. Their fourth straight loss. Moody again with 36 leading the way. UND lost by 10 at home to Northern Colorado. Trace and Eaglestaff had a team high 24 points. Women's college basketball tonight, it was Montana State over NDSU by 20, and UND came from behind to beat Idaho State on the road. This week's Sports Spotlight shines on Scott Nolan. JT Faribault tells us about the current girls wrestling coach at Bismarck High.
Scott Nolan's name is synonymous with wrestling in North Dakota. Nolan coached Bismarck High's boys team from 1989 to 2016, where he led the Demons to 17 state championships. Nolan took over the Demons girls wrestling program in 2021 when the state sanctioned the sport.
It's just something that once the sport gets in your blood, you want to stick around. You know, I mean, I just had a hard time just walking away.
He definitely has a huge, vast knowledge of the sport and in particular, the sport in our state.
Nolan retired from full-time teaching and coaching, but when girls wrestling started, Scott wanted to be a part of it.
I mean, it just seems like I was able to take off right where I left off with the boys in terms of trying to help these girls achieve their goals, and to see that happen in many instances, it's just self-rewarding for me.
He not only helps us like physically get better at wrestling, but mentally he makes us stronger, and he pushes us so that we get better, and otherwise I don't think we would push ourselves. I know a lot of the times when there's someone gets a bloody nose and you come to this corner where Scotty is, he'll have something to say, and then you'll go back out there and you'll win the match somehow because of whatever he had to say.
There's like the comfort in Scotty, but also like the hard and like pushing side of Scotty, which like helps immensely just to push you as a person and a wrestler.
It's not only the wrestlers that are impacted by Nolan, it's the coaches too.
Well, he's the reason I'm coaching here at Bismarck High. I would say that's first place I'd start. Just a phenomenal coach, like in so many aspects. Just has done a lot for the sport of wrestling in Bismarck and in the state.
The Demons will wrestle in the Rotary Tournament this week at the Event Center. With the spotlight on Scott Nolan, I'm JT Faribault reporting for your news leader.
Bismarck's Carson Wentz is expected to be in the starting lineup this weekend for the LA Rams. The team has already qualified for the playoffs, and the Rams say they're going to rest QB1. That's Matthew Stafford. Carson has been on the field for one game since signing in early November, but he has yet to throw a pass. The Rams play the 49ers on Sunday. The new #1 ranked team in AA boys basketball is Minot. Century jumps 2 places as well, up to second. North and Davies both lost over the holidays. Minot stays #1 in the girls voting. Century is second. The Patriots